This is Sebastian from Katatonia, and you're listening to the Dan Shan Show.
I have Sebastian from Katatonia with me. How's it going, mate?
It's doing all right. The weather is a bit rainy, but I've just emptied my belly in a weird way, and everything is good. How about you?
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. And you are not in Sweden. You're at your girlfriend's in Essex, right?
That is right, and she's my wife even. So
Oh, your
that's
wife. Your wife. So sorry. Yeah. Okay. Your wife.
it's so great. We got married in March, so it's
Very
not that long.
fresh. Very fresh
Yes.
indeed. So let's get straight into it, mate. 'Cause I know you're short of time. Let's get into the fact that you're one of the new kids on the block for the band, shall we say. Tell us about joining the band and how it all happened for you. Obviously, you're doing a press junket at the moment. You're going to be bored to hell telling this story, but you've not told me yet. So crack on.
No, it's all right. I think that it's fair enough. You need to let's see, if it is a new face, you want to know about this new face and
Yeah.
why is he so pretty? No, but it's a bit weird. I didn't know anyone in the band before.
Oh, is that right? Oh, really? I thought that would be the connection.
No. I think I mean, we have some connections before. I have played with friends that has played for Katatonia back in the days,
Yeah.
and so we have the connection. I'm from a region in Sweden called the Dalarna, and Katatonia is a Stockholm-based band, but there's been many eras of always someone from Dalarna.
Right.
So we're back with one from Dalarna, which is
So
me
I
now.
think, is it Katatonia had about 14 members, 14, 15 members over the years? Like 25. That's mad.
Yeah, but it's pretty normal as well.
Of course
I mean,
it is. Of course it's normal.
if you're in a band, and if you to change lineup is to want to keep going. You
Yeah,
want to
true.
keep this band going, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, or whatever it may be.
Mm.
So we got together last year. We played some festivals together, and then we did a little tour later on in the year here in UK and in South America. And it went really well. We got along good with the lads, and yeah, it's all good actually.
So how did the gig happen for you? I mean, obviously you don't know them, but was it word of mouth that got you involved, or was it, hey, we'll go for you?
No, I mean, it's really random. Jonas reached out to me through a mutual friend, and I don't know how he really found me. I know he mentioned something to me because I have some presets on this guitar thing that you have in your computer, and my name is there, and then I put the name on a sound, and he thought the names were funny. That's the only thing I know.
Okay. So from a plugin.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Now,
Yeah, I mean, it's random.
you're not the only new kid on the bar. Obviously, there's Nico Elkstrand from he was joined at the same time as you. He's ex-Entombed, isn't he? Was
Yeah.
it better being in the band with a new guy as well? So he's like both of you together, like the new kids in the classroom kind of thing.
I mean, it makes it feel like a little bit like a football club is buying two new a left winger and a right winger.
That's the best analogy. I like it. That's good.
And I mean, I love it to play with him. He's 20 years older than me, so we used to joke about that he's my father. And but he's a lovely dude, and phenomenal guitarist. He's really great. So I do really enjoy to play with him. We're the polar opposite of each other, and we rip into each other quite a lot. But to be fair, I learn so much from him.
Right. And so, as overall, have you settled in well, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that whenever you come in and I'm a person that has a lot of I have a strong will, and I like to do things. If I see something that is that could be, let's say, maybe done differently in order to get everyone more happy or whatever, I will say it. It's my curse, and
Sure.
And it will. I guess I can be a bit annoying. I think that our feeling together feels good. I think we're all stoked to get out and play.
Awesome. And we're going to get into the album, but I just want to ask one more thing I want to mention to you. Obviously, you also play with Payne, right? With Peter and that. So you're no stranger to the Swedish scene at all.
No, no, absolutely. I mean, I guess that's one of the things that you look at. I'm not shitting myself on stage. I mean, if I do, that is for fun. No, but I mean, it's yeah. I guess that we come from the same place, me and Peter, and he let me in the band, and I've been doing that for a while, and yeah, I'm not what did you say? I'm no stranger to this thing.
Awesome metal scene in Sweden, of course. Now, obviously, I'm going to ask you with Payne, are you in the band or are you just touring with the band?
I'm just touring.
But
I'm hired gun.
but with Katatonia, you are now fully fledged, paid up member. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess that it's very different, especially like both of these, let's say, old fellas, Jonas and Peter. They've been in the game for a long time, and I
Sure.
guess it's way easier to have people that would be in a live band. Peter is more someone that would uh, take on everything. Let's say like everything,
Yeah,
and Jonas likes the more perspective of a band, and
I see.
so and I've been wanting to be in that setting, so I welcomed it.
Awesome. And let's talk about that setting because you got the new album and Nightmares as extensions of The Waking State, which is out this week. The album is very heavily on guitars, very guitar driven. Is that down to you and your fresh input? And was it always going to be that you would be part of the writing process?
I think this one Jonas had like made most of it, I think, when I started to try out actually. So and so the riffs and all of that is all him.
Right.
And but if I were so in the writing process, I was not part of it. I would like to be part of the next one. I like to write music, and that it is riff heavy. That is my style as well. I like the guitars to go all the time, kind of.
Right. Yeah. So to be clear, you weren't part of the writing for this album. Is that right?
No, no, no. I was recording this album, and you have some nitpicking there in the studio,
Yeah.
and sure, I wrote solo, but that's it
Did,
from
did,
my part.
did you enjoy the recording process of this album? How does it differ from any other studio productions you've been involved in?
I mean, most of the things I've been involved in, I've been doing from myself, from at my own in my own
Right.
home studio or
With your
whatever
with
you
your
would call it.
plugins.
Yeah, yeah, and I like this. I haven't done many studio recordings at all. So this was nice because we worked with a guy that worked on the last album,
Right.
Lawrence, and he great guy, really great guy. He made us. It's nice to have a third part that is recording you, and to
Sure.
make sure that let's work and. Let's be at the same time he's a funny fellow, so it was good. I had a good experience, but mostly it was a good experience to see everyone in this band is phenomenal musicians,
Yeah. Yeah.
like so
Exactly.
it's just a joy.
Yeah, of course. Now, if you don't mind, we'll go back a bit. I want to find out how you got into playing guitar and what were your original early memories of music and influences growing up.
Yeah, I mean, first off, my biggest band, it will always be my biggest band, but I rarely listen to them because I Pink Floyd is my absolute favorite band, and
Okay.
I kind of got obsessed with them early on. My dad loved them, so he showed me that. So I obviously love David Gilmour and his playing. Never really like got obsessed to the point that I've nailed everything that he's doing or anything, but his ways is back there. Same
Yeah.
with Black Sabbath is also something that is, I think, if you play metal in one way or another, even if you don't know it, you're.
So that's UK 2, Sweden nil. Carry on.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if any Swedish bands early on would influence me. I don't. it's more later when you can actually really like. I went to see the ABBA show,
Yeah,
and I was like remembering like, holy shit, this is
yeah,
the best fucking band.
yeah, yeah. True, right? I've got another one.
So
Another one of my Swedish guilt guilty pleasures, if you want to call it, is Roxette.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the melodies of that band, man. God.
It's fun. It's so nice to see that people outside of Sweden know about Roxette. It's
Oh yeah,
great. I think it's they're playing now, which I think is weird
yeah,
with Lena Philipsson. Her name
yeah.
is. I'm not shitting on her, but
Is she
it's a
well
bit
known?
weird.
Is she a big name?
In Sweden, yes.
Is she?
Yeah, in Sweden.
Right in Sweden.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it, so I shouldn't criticize it. But at
Sure.
first, when you look at it, I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's
Mm,
Marie
yeah,
Fredriksson's
of course it
thing,
is.
it's
Of course it
fucking
is.
just
Of
money
course.
grabbing or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just,
Per
the first
per
thing is you
Gessel.
see.
Per Gessel
Yeah.
wanting some more coin. Anyway, moving on because it's not a pop radio show, but we like to talk about that now and then. Are you
Yeah.
always, as a guitarist, are you always playing? Or are you always coming up with riffs? Or do you go to a special place to have to be creative? How does it work for you?
I'm really like, it's so weird because I think that many think of that you are, if you feel bad, you're in a depressive mode that you can play the guitar. I'm not like that at all. When I'm feeling really good and happy, then I can just flow out everything out of me because I have the energy,
Yeah.
kind of.
Hmm.
I don't have a place. I find it, especially the writing thing. Yeah, I'm probably very different. I'm very different, I guess. That especially if I'm very what you call it narrow in my way of playing. I'm
Right.
very choppy, coming from kind of like a Meshuggah type of style playing.
Sure.
So that's why I'm growing now a lot with playing with these guys and especially with Nico because he's
Mm.
if I'm square like this, he's water like this.
Right. I see.
So it's my way. I'm changing. I feel I'm changing.
Now you're on a trip to the UK. Do you bring a guitar, or has your wife got a guitar there? There's a player, or do you just give it up for a few days while you're over?
Yeah, I give it up when I'm not here when I'm here because it's yeah, the situation with where we are living and now it's not working in that sense. I would love to have something,
Right.
but the plan is to move over here uh, soon,
Okay.
kind of.
I
So
see.
then I will bring all my stuff.
Yeah, I see. Cool. Now, talking about moving and that, you got live shows coming up. I see you got a large European tour planned for the end of the year. It's a great lineup. What about earlier? Have you got to wait till October, November to start playing live?
No, no, no. We have festivals in the summer. We have some really great ones. We are heading off in like 2 weeks or something to what's it called? A Grass Pop, which
Yeah.
is one of the festivals I really like.
Yeah.
And we play Wacken. We play some more as well, but those are the two really big ones. And
Nice.
you remember them because the food is good, so you can just sit there,
Yeah.
drink, and
Nice.
get
What
some
about
roll off.
what about Sweden? Is it Sweden Rock? Is it? What are they not? You're not on that this year?
No, we're not. And it's a shame what a fucking lineup they have this year.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Slipknot, Korn, they have
Yeah.
so much good stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it looks like they are really going for the win this year.
I'm sure you'll be hitting more festivals next year, I suppose, on the cycle.
I hope so too. I actually thought more of this summer.
Yeah.
I mean this is not my department,
No,
but
sure.
I was hoping for more.
So, how you approach playing the live tracks? Obviously, you did it last year, but anything you're not obviously involved in the writing and the recording of, how do you stick to the way it's played on the record, or you put your own little Sebastian, twinge to it? How does it work?
I mean, I guess that it's a bit sort of I put my twins on it, but I also the thing is that I look at the times from the guitars that has been before. Katatonia has been filled with great musicians and
Mm, yeah,
stuff
of
like this, and
course.
so uh, I try to just make us look and sound good, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's more about I'm fine with taking a step back. Let's say if it is that means that we are more one. rather than me just standing there like I think I am a god or something.
Yeah. So let me ask you two questions here in one. What track from Katatonia's back catalogue are you looking forward to playing, and what one from the new album are you looking forward to playing?
We played one show last show we played. We only played one show this year in Belgium, and I asked for one particular track. It's called Death Letters from the Dan King's album,
Yeah,
and I'm still looking forward to that. Probably one of my favorite ones from the whole discography.
yeah,
I think that whole album and stuff like that is probably that era that I first started to listen to Katatonia.
yeah.
The new album, I think that Wind of No Change is the song that I would looking most forward to. I
Yeah.
think
Awesome. Now, what do you prefer, studio or stage? What do you prefer to do?
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I mean, it's nice in it's the whole studio thing when you come up with the stuff that if you write something, let's say, and you hit something that you listen back to and you want to listen to it again because, you get the feeling kind of. That is an absolute super feeling.
Yeah.
But the best feeling is that if you are sweating a lot and just go into your mode and you see the other boys are doing the same and everyone is nailing it and everything is
Nice.
nice
Of
and you see
course.
that is the best,
Yeah, sure.
Then then you realize why you're laying in a bunk in a bus.
That's a payment. That's a payment, mate. So who'd be on? You touched on to Sabbath and Floyd, but who'd be on your metal or rock and metal Mount Rushmore? What four legends? Doesn't have to be an exact band, but what four maybe guitarists or singers would be on there?
I mean, I always liked the early on Finnish band Children of Bodom and Alexi, the way that he did it. He was the last rock star, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
Kind of, he was the youngest rock star, let's say.
yeah,
I don't know. He did it in a way that they did it in the 80s and shit, but and actually made it work. I mean, everyone is trying to do it,
mm,
but he did it, and he's also, not at all perfect. Just really like his fingers are everywhere, and you compare him to, let's say, Petruccio, who
yeah,
doesn't do
yeah.
anything. He's extremely flawed, but he's gorgeous in his licks and stuff like that. So that is one that I really love.
So that's one. Three more. You have Gilmore on there.
Yeah, Gilmore,
That's
and
two more then.
I can say you put me on the spot.
I know.
I think, God damn it. Let's say guitarist that I like. I mean, if it is guitarist that I like, that I mean, but he's too over the top. He's not human. Guthrie Govan.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that I can just say the things that he is. It's just that, okay, you see him and then you be like, oh, okay, this is fucking crazy. But you have a lot of those that are just fast or whatever or crazy. But
yeah,
he has the swagger to it as well. Like he done some albums with Steven Wilson, and some of the solos there are like, oh, this is touching in the style of Gilmore, but it's fast and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Same with the guy. I never remember what his name is, but Toto was a band I never listened to at all. I didn't
Right.
understand. I was like, okay, Africa, okay,
It's Steve
that's just
Lukather.
yeah, is that his name? Some of my friends have been really bashing me out on this. Like, listen to this, and then I'm like, holy shit, it's fucking crazy. Like,
He
it's
wrote.
absolutely insane.
I think Steve Lukather, going back to the pop, wrote the riff to Beat It. Do 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 do
He
do.
did.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, I know that they did like
Open
Macaro and
Mic. Yeah, yeah,
played a lot of that Michael
yeah.
Jackson era.
Yeah. I think I'm open
But
right now. I'll have to edit this out now. If not, I have to check afterwards. I'm just spitting my mouth off. Now, what's your most unpopular musical opinion? We're coming to the end now. So, what's your most unpopular musical opinion?
my most unpopular musical opinion. Oh, what are my opinions?
Well, mine,
Uh,
mine is, mine is. I think the Beatles are overrated. I used to get absolutely chastised for that, and then I can divide a room. But that's my unpopular musical opinion. What's yours?
I mean, I could probably stand behind there too, but then I would have Peter take and would fucking
Yeah.
chop my head off. he loves Beatles, but I never really listened to it. I mean, sometimes you can listen to it. Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's the same with David Bowie. It's like
Yeah. Well, that's
there,
another one
there,
as well. How could he say that one as well?
I think there are some times when he just fucking finds it.
Yeah.
It's 10 out of 10. It's like, okay, yeah, your name is this big, and then sometimes it's like, okay, well, I don't understand this, or what is
Yeah.
this? But I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
that for me, it's also my most, maybe the thing is I don't look at lyrics. I don't listen to lyrics. So there's a whole lot of bands or whatever that I don't understand because most of it
Yeah.
is lyrics.
Okay. We'll move on. What would your death row meal be? Not
It would
not jelly.
be
You in Essex and not jellied eels, no.
no. I think that maybe it would be pancakes with cream and
Nutella.
raspberry jam. No,
Oh, raspberry jam.
yeah,
Interesting. Okay. What about
yeah.
fresh raspberries? No.
I'll appreciate. Yeah, I mean, I never done
Put
that,
some
but
put those as well before you get in the chair. Nice.
no, but
Now,
you fold it out, and then you have the cream, and then you have the raspberry jam, and you just and
yeah,
then you roll it, and then
nice,
that is
nice.
fucking,
Great.
that's
That
so
sounds
good.
making me hungry, man. Finally, most important thing. What's the most used emoji in your phone?
I mean, I usually be really sending. I would look like a cock or something, but I send a lot of heart stuff to my to my wife. So it's
Fair
either
enough.
that or this one that is this one.
Yeah, I got you that this one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like it. Nice one, mate.
chef's
Listen,
kiss.
Sebastian, thanks so much for joining me tonight. Good luck with the album, good luck with the tour and everything that's happening. Congratulations on the gig, and see you soon.
Yeah, see you, man. You have a good one. Okay.